all the rest. I promise to obey the rules in my class and in my school. I'll respect myself and others too. I'll expect the best in all I do. I am here to learn all I can and try my best to be all I am.
Attention students in grades 4 through 6. Please start bringing in your white t-shirts for track and field day to decorate next week in art class.
Attention 6th graders who want to join the middle school squad. Sign-ups for the 2024-2025 school year will be Monday, April 15th until Friday, April 26th in Mr. Becker's room. If you have any questions, please see Mr. Becker or Mrs. Faddis.
Chorus concert is at 7 p.m. on April 25th.
ELA PSSAs for grades 3 through 6 will take place on April 23rd, 24th, and 25th. Math will be on April 29th and 30th. Science PSSA for grade 4 will be on May 1st and 2nd. Please stay quiet in the building and be respectful to those testing.
What are your PSSA test-taking tips?
Whenever you're taking one of your TDAs, make sure that you're restating the question, that you're going back into the text and finding the question in the text. Make sure if you're allowed to use a pencil or a highlighter to highlight where you found the answer. Don't just highlight the whole thing. Find your answer. And then when you're done writing, make sure you reread it for errors.
Your test-taking tips.
To take your time, focus on what you're doing, and my class will all tell you to restate the question when you go to write your essay.
What are your test-taking tips for the PSSAs?
Get a good night's sleep, eat a good breakfast, and always do your best. Anything you put your name on, you want it to be the best work it can be.
What are your best PSSA taking tips?
So my best test-taking tip is to not stress. The last thing that you want to do is go into a test and feel nervous or anxious or uncomfortable. Just go in knowing that you have given it your all to get to this point and you are going to crush it.
What are your best PSSA testing tips?
Well, my best PSSA testing tips would be get a good night's rest, eat a really good breakfast, come rested in the morning, do the best that you can, and cite evidence.
What are your PSSA test-taking tips?
My test-taking tip for everyone here is to get a good night's sleep and make sure you dress in layers in case you're too cold or too warm, and eat a really good breakfast. Good luck, everybody.
What's your PSSA test-taking tips?
Get a good night's rest, eat a good breakfast, and remember, you are all rock stars, so do your best.
What's your best PSSA testing tips?
I think it's important to have a healthy breakfast.
What's your best PSSA test-taking tips?
To stay positive and try your best.
PSSA test-taking tips.
Well, I would say to make sure you take your time, try your hardest, and always go with your first choice, your gut instinct. That usually works out for the best.